Today we are going to take you on 2 quick RV tours. Our friends at Grand Design have 2 brand new floor plans in their Momentum G-Class line. And if you want to see these in person, you can go to the Hershey RV Show. Tara and I won't be there. You're going to be there?
I will absolutely be there.
Go look for Chase. This is Chase, by the way.
Hey guys.
He is the product manager for the Momentum line. What we're going to do is take you through the outside and then the inside. For the inside, Tara's going to join us. She couldn't come up here to Elkhart because she's not feeling well. She's staying at her mother's. But we're going to FaceTime her in so she can see the inside too and enjoy this process with us. So before we go walking around, let's take a quick look at the specs here. This is an open concept floor plan.
Yeah, so we're going all in on the open concept models. A lot of folks think that they're more of a West Coast focus, you know, sand rails, big side-by-sides. They have a lot of space inside to haul your toys. We believe that with this 325G that we're going to certainly expand, I would say, the footprint in the market, just because typically to pull a 4-seater side-by-side, you'll be in a 46, 45 foot triple axle that weighs somewhere around 15 or 16,000 pounds dry. We were able to do that on the 325G under 12,000 pounds dry.
Wow, that's good. Those people that don't want to buy the big dualies, this is for you.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about the specs of this. What do we got here? What's our length, our weight, all that good stuff?
Yeah, so overall length on this unit is going to be 37 feet. It's 35.5 feet from pin to bumper, so the towing length. Mm-hmm. We have 11,696 pounds for your shipping weight, so your dry weight is under 12,000 pounds. And your GVWR is going to be 16,400 pounds. So we're going to have about 4,700 pounds of carrying capacity, nice. Depending on how your unit is spec'd.
That's awesome.
Because it's our open concept model, we wanted to offer more freshwater. So we have 160 gallons of freshwater on this unit, which is incredible. 78 of gray and another 39 of black.
I assume that 160 gallons of fresh is 2 tanks that are equalized.
Mm-hmm. You also have 60 gallons of door side fuel station fuel. We wanted to make sure that we're building this more for that customer that is out there using their tours and needing access to that fuel.
Yeah, that door side fuel bay is definitely something that's different. I'm sure that's pretty popular with those people who do that stuff.
Yeah, very unique.
The garage size on this?
The garage size, so we have 2 spaces that we're measuring length to in the 325G. Minimal obstruction up to where the refrigerator comes in at 15 feet 1 inch, and then up to the counter space at 16 feet 7 inches. 30 feet of door side awning coverage as well. There's no obstruction on the door side at all with all of that 30 feet of awning coverage.
Oh, wow, yeah. Lots of awning. Dual axle. This has the Cooper H-rated. Are they doing the H-rated tires on all the Mos now?
H-rated tires on all Momentum 5th wheels. So 17.5 inch wheel with an H-range tire.
Awesome.
Cooper tires.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. All right, so we're over here on the driver's side and no fuel door because it's on the passenger side. There's not much to see over here other than the ladder, which is pretty standard. This is something new I haven't seen, is the side sliding windows. I like that.
Absolutely, having an emergency exit on both sides. They just open up nice for that cross ventilation.
Now this has the 6-point electric, right?
This would be 6-point electric leveling on G-Class 5th wheels, absolutely.
Got your Nautilus system here, which we love. Outdoor connection. I like this. It's kind of more of a universal quick connect for that. And your low point drains and then your tanks.
Auto leveling controls are nice and kept on the inside of the door as well.
Mm-hmm. Propane furnace, and that is a propane on-demand Furrion, right?
Correct.
Awesome, tankless. And of course, I'm assuming we got a 30-pound tank over here.
Yes, sir.
Now I noticed when I was walking around up here, no more Onan.
Yeah, so no more Onan. We have transitioned to the Yamaha 5500 generator in our G-Class 5th wheel. The NPS 5500 is incredibly efficient. It also offers inverter technology. So what it's doing is it's delivering clean power into the coach itself.
That's gas, right?
Correct.
Standard Rhino box pin box. Anything else in here?
So all of our standard solar prep is coming in here. So your roof is going to have a 330 watt panel standard. You're going to have 2 ports, MC4 connection ports up top that run down. One will have set up to inverter prep, and then we will have a 50 amp charge controller standard on every unit with a Bluetooth module as well, so that you can pair your phone up make sure that your battery is getting charged properly.
Awesome. Then that's the charge controller right there.
Yes, sir.
And that's standard, the 300, what do you say, 300 watts?
330 watt panel.
Nice. Got our passenger side propane. A little storage in here. How many ACs does this have?
All of our G-Class will come with 2 ACs, and then you have an option for a third AC as well.
Okay, and that's the garage back,
Yes.
far back AC.
Yep, and they are power saver ACs.
Yeah. It's not the assist step, this is the regular step,
Yes.
right?
With our 325G and our other open concept models, we needed to be a little bit creative because we offer exterior subwoofers on our Stage 2 Rockford systems. So we couldn't put them towards the back like we would normally do in this setup because of the on-door fuel station. So we had to come and put them up under the door space, which an extra more ride step or an extra feature that isn't normally on G-Class in our 325G because of that subwoofer placement.
Oh yeah, because you couldn't put the tuck-in step here, it had to be the flip-up step.
Yeah. A couple other features that you may notice that are unique is we've got our new screen defender doors. So we've got our most secure hooks down low where you can lock up your toys and make sure you're just safe from theft or anything like that. That you can also use for your pet leashes. We're pairing that with our screen defender doors, and you'll see a nice little feature inside to make our units pet friendly.
Yeah, because I had to build some plexiglass stuff. That is pretty cool. Let's get Tara on the line and then we'll take her through the inside. I've only peeked in here, so I'm excited to see what's inside here.
Hey.
Hey. Hey. Am I coming through okay?
Yeah, I see both of your pretty faces.
Oh boy. All right, we're gonna go take a look inside. Per usual, guys, we are gonna go nose to tail and take Tara with us, and let's go take a look at this thing.
Yay. Oh, I love that kitchen. That kitchen is really big for a little G-Class.
We're not at the kitchen yet, so stop.
Here we are.
All right, we're gonna go up here into the main bedroom. So it looks like we've got a wardrobe slide.
Oh, wow. But look at all that storage in there. Chase, that looks like a queen. Is a king size available for this?
It is available. So it would actually come onto the door side here. You would have a smaller nightstand, but still a small nightstand. And then it would come out into, call it another 10 inches this way.
Cool.
We've got some storage up there. Little cubbies here. And let's take a look in here. Oh, that's deep.
Open.
Yeah, tons of hanging storage.
Wow. Were there drawers underneath that? Wow, look at that. Cool.
Oh yeah, that's deep.
Plenty of USB and 110 outlets next to the beds on the nightstand.
That's a lot of storage on each side of the bed. That's awesome.
There's a ton of storage in this bedroom. Then you've got these cabinets over here.
Yeah, I want to see that. It
He's-
goes through.
These.
That's
so
so awesome. I was hoping that it was going to go through to the bathroom.
the drawers and everything are all really deep. There's tons of storage up here.
That's cool. Now, is there a TV there or a TV back?
There is a TV backer right here with your coax cables and 110 right above it.
Perfect.
Have to mount it flush so you don't knock your head on it when you go through here. So there's an AC unit in here, locally controlled.
Cool.
And here we've got the main bathroom. It's a good,
It's a big bathroom.
yeah, it's a good sized shower. Plenty of room. I could grow another 1.5 feet.
Very
Seems to be-
nice and light and bright in there too.
Yeah.
Show me where the bedroom storage comes into the bathroom. That's
Cool.
good.
So you have access to all 3 shelves. That's neat. It's got the Furrion on demand. All right, so we go down into the kitchen and living space here. This is just huge in here. You could have a party in here.
Oh yeah. You could fit probably what? You could fit a couple of side by sides in there.
One side-by-side, here 13.6 is the total length of a, let's just say a Can-Am Maverick 4-seater. So no problem, you would have space to do that. You're 15 feet 1 inch to right up to the refrigerator cabinet here. Another cool feature, if you're worried about width, so like a lot of our Sandrail customers have tires that go much wider than a typical, say, slide space that comes up. So this folds up, but then
so it's completely out of the way.
Even more unique, slide 4 flips up.
What?
Yeah, so you will connect this to the back so it doesn't come down. And if your tires, say, come to right here, the slide comes in around your tires.
You pull your side-by-side in first, and then pull your
Bring it
slides
around
in,
your tires. So
around
you
your tires.
85 inches of total width.
Wow.
That's so smart. You kind of skipped by the kitchen.
Yeah, yeah.
And I see that flip up end piece there to extend the countertop. That's awesome.
It actually is a really nice flush look there.
That just adds so much more prep space and serving space or whatever you need it for. That's really cool. And you still have a residential style fridge in there?
Yes, 15 cubic feet.
It would still be considered residential because it's compressor based and everything, but it's just DC and not 120.
Yeah, like this unit, when it comes into here, you can open all of our refrigerators when the slides are closed now. So if it were to come all the way up to the counter space, it would actually open up over the counter space. In this unit specifically, it just opens up because we have the room.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, with the slide in?
With the slide in. You can open up all of our refrigerators.
Very, very cool. Some storage up here. This is a lot like over ours.
Yeah.
Same microwave that we have. You do have a small oven down below here, which I'll show you. So you've got a 3-burner stove. And that's good enough for a pizza. You're not gonna put a turkey in there, but you can put a pizza in there.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this big drawer.
That's nice. Mixing bowls and stuff, that's a good spot for it.
Uh-huh. Nice big drawers here. Oh, it comes with the roll-up thingy to go over the sink.
I want one of those. Hey, Chad, put it in your camera bag.
I don't know where that went. Room for real trash cans down here.
Yes, perfect.
And above this fridge here is a, holy cow.
Holy cow, that is huge.
It's a child bunk.
Even though it's just one open space, you can still have that backspace garage area as an office space. So you can still set it up if you need office workspace or a kid's bedroom or something. You can still do that by partitioning it off or something if you wanted to.
There's a ton of room and seating in here. So, I mean, if you wanted to, you could put a desk right here. You could do like we do with the Happy Jack.
Are there any table inserts on the floor or anything, Chase?
Yes, we have a fold-up table that when we ship the trailers will come up on the top Happy Jack bunk. It would set right in between here, but you could certainly move it to wherever you want. You could take it outside and use it. Yeah, it's freestanding.
Very cool.
That's a lot of storage. And then you've got more storage over here. Is that a speaker or subwoofer?
Yep, that's an interior subwoofer. If you have the Stage 2, you would have an exterior subwoofer, but all of our units with the Stage 1 Rockford come with one interior speaker. You're used to in M-Class and Momentum having it hidden behind the sofa, but in a unit like this where we don't really have sofas to hide them behind, we'll put them right out here. Same thing with our travel trailers.
Really nice bright light coming in. I mean, you've got a big window there, and then the one right there above the steps brings in light.
Up over here.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the Rockford Fosgate here. Oh, and there's the fuel stations and the inverter generator controls.
So for Daisy, we've got our pet-friendly.
Oh, how cute.
That would hold enough food for 3 weeks.
The other thing that you'll notice is we've got this interior reinforcement bar. We test everything that we do that's going to be a bit unique or something new that we're trying. So we put the 355 through the ringer. Now this is the 325, but we put the 355 through the ringer at the test track, full GVWR, and simulated at about a 10,000 mile usage on the unit. And we just felt that we got a little bit of movement because with these open concepts, you don't have a ton of just interior walls to just provide you that additional support, like where your loft is in your unit above, right? So that just provides support for the structure. So we went ahead and just added for some additional reinforcement because we needed it for the 355 and we figured we would put it into the 325 for additional support.
That's awesome.
So let's continue on back here.
Okay.
We've got our standard Happy Jack setup back here. If you're not familiar with those, basically these flip down and then it goes up out of the way up there. And we've got your Happy Jack bed up here, which fits a queen size. And then the standard patio, it's got your Lippert 3-season doors, just like ours. Back here we've got the awning, the full crown awning, just like we have on our Mo. All this back here is pretty standard, I think. And this is still the all-weather door, right?
This is an all-weather Lippert door, yes.
I really like that one. That was very cool. I love the open concept, and it's very bright, lots of space, lots of storage, which, you know, I'm a big fan of that. So what are we going to see next?
We're gonna see, wow. So here we are at the 415G. Obviously, as you can see behind us, it's quite a bit bigger. So what are some of the specs on this guy?
So this is the 415G. The total vehicle length on this is 46 feet, 5 inches. So it's quite a bit bigger. We have a 14-foot garage in this model. The shipping weight on this unit is 15,300 pounds with the GVWR of 20,000 pounds. So it's got a fair amount of carrying capacity. And our pin weight on this is gonna be 3,400 pounds dry.
Awesome. Obviously, we're looking at a triple axle. Not too different as far as weight and stuff from our 410. We have a 21K, but that's because we had the 8K axles put on. So there's one fuel station,
So
right?
yeah, one fuel station. Typical to our big modes and M classes, would say non-open concept Gs. We have 30 gallons on the off-door side of the unit.
The 30 gallons is shared for both generator and fuel, correct?
Yes.
4 tanks total then, just like ours. So
yeah, and if you didn't choose the half bath option, then you would have really that 104 of black would then go, half of that would go to gray.
Right. The height on both of these is probably pretty close to 13.6.
Yes, 13.6 is where we build them all to the top of the AC. This is one of our more traditional G-Class models.
Same water heater.
Same water heater. Capacities are going to be slightly different.
This is a unique slide. I'm curious what this looks like on the inside.
Oh, I'm excited to show you.
Over here, we've got the furnace. We've got the Nautilus system. So it looks like we've just got one black and one gray here. Do we have one in the back also? Yeah, we've got one back there.
Oh yeah, that slide out in the window is intriguing.
Yeah, I'm curious what it's like on the inside.
Yeah.
And so we've got some pass-through storage here, a little smaller side, but you can get something through there.
Yeah.
The 6-point electric Lippert.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and the standard propane. We have a 6 kilowatt generator here on this one, so 55 on that one, 6K on this one.
Yes, you will see that all of our Momentum fifth wheels, starting around the month of October online, will be coming with 6K inverter technology Yamaha gens.
Nice.
So we're really excited. I mean, most of our competitors are going to be using something that is typically a 5500. That's what we've been using for a long time. But Yamaha has made a 6K with the inverter technology that we talked about in the 325 that just offers clean power to the unit. 330 watt solar panel, charge controllers, all that same stuff here? Yes, 2 connections up top with the MC4 connectors.
Awesome, so you can expand that out. Of course, we've got your awning up here. Well, this has got that door that...
Friction hinge.
Friction hinge.
Yeah.
Nice. So here's the other side of this storage.
Rear entrance into the garage, you've got a separate awning in the back. So you have 27 feet of awning coverage on the 415.
Nice.
Yeah.
How long is this?
This unit is 46 feet 5 inches.
Just a big old G.
I want to see it. I want to see it.
Hold your horses, you lady.
No.
All right, so let's go up here and see what we've got in the bedroom, bathroom area. We've got a north-south bed.
This looks similar to the last one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got the wardrobe here, a lot of the same features here. This can also be a king size, like you mentioned before, with a little bit smaller nightstands. Those are big nightstands.
Yeah. And hey, we didn't mention it before, but I assume that the beds still lift up for storage underneath there.
Oh, yeah, good point. Let's take a look. I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. Look at that.
plenty of room for bodies under here.
Yeah.
Got the dual entry into the main bathroom here.
Wow.
And of course we've got a nice big shower, just like the other one. Got some storage down here and up here. So we go down here into the living room.
Holy cow, look at all of that seating.
Yeah, this is ginormous in here.
Wow, that living space is awesome.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the 376 where you've got the 3 separate sofas all kind of around.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
Well, look at all those cabinets.
Everywhere.
This is the kind of flexibility you have when you don't have a drop frame, right?
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of extra space on the main deck here because we didn't have to go up over that basement storage.
Yeah.
Got some storage up here.
You need the extra cabinetry inside for some things.
Yeah, these are ginormous.
I wouldn't have enough stuff to put in there.
Yeah, we already don't fill up our 410.
I know.
Same fridge.
Yep.
This is the 12 volt. And then it's got this really cool horseshoe kitchen area here.
Yeah,
And
that's awesome.
And this looks like just a ton of storage too.
I mean, that looks like residential kitchen storage.
So we've got this same 3-burner stove with the small oven.
Okay.
And let's see what we've got on the sides here. Oh, they slide out. This is similar to what we have. And wow, lots of storage under there. Of course, you've got your toy hauler loft there. I have a feeling the garages are going to be pretty standard.
Cool. What's the size of this garage?
14 feet.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's a big garage. And we've got washer and dryer prep over here.
That's also where your optional half bath will go as well.
Okay, so this does have a half bath option.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good because that is one thing people were hoping if you didn't want the half bath that you could at least get washer and dryer prep back here. You listen to the peeps.
I see something new. We have corner lights back there.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's kind of nice for the lighting in here because when the bunk is up, it covers some of the lighting.
It's not harsh, right? It's a
Correct.
filter.
It's, yeah, we call it diffused LED lighting. So you
Yeah.
don't see all the little individual diodes, so you don't get that like retina burn.
This one, I think people are gonna love this.
I am excited that you think so.
Yeah.
If we can get a step stool for Daisy again.
That's just the right height for her, actually.